You know, I was inspired by a TV series I watched last night, and I still watch on TV. Sometimes I watch online, which messes up my family to no end. Um, by the way, if you're watching this now, you can't see the toilet, but this is called the Western style toilet transfer technique. You lean forward and unzip, but that's a whole other video. But it is linked to what I'm going to be discussing now. What if this video could be titled, I was masturbating using your body? And this one is particularly aimed at women. It's time, women, to start putting what you need in words into a lexicon. Nobody's going to think you're dirty, nobody's going to think you're filthy. And I'm just saying to allow the breath to my lungs. I'm quite due to cerebral palsy. This is important because a lot of women understand the theory of masturbation and the importance of it in alleviating sexual frustration and friends with benefits, whatever how you put it. But what if it is also important to link up with a friend who can give you that safe space, and you can tell him, touch my vagina, lick my vagina, squeeze my breast, suck my nipples, kiss my mouth, don't let go. Why can't women do the same that what we men do? I think, in my also humble opinion, maybe it's an etiquette problem. Maybe we sometimes don't realize that we must shift away from what mom and dad have taught us. I don't know whether this is helping anybody, but I can only think back to my own experience after my close friend, after we did what we did, she sort of ended what we had. I was very angry, I was very hurt. And yes, there are feelings involved there. And then when she called back asking for help on a project, it was a line business, and I didn't feel comfortable enough, I didn't feel strong enough, I didn't feel manly enough to work with her in the professional environment. But as I replay that phone call, there was one important sentence after the anger had subsided, and I'm still very angry at her, I'm still very upset. She used the phrase, I want to be your partner. I was so angry and so hurt. I couldn't ask the clarification question, partner in what way? She said, I want you to be my partner. And I shouted some more and I put the phone down. We're not friends today, we don't even talk. She's blocked me off social media. But to this day I wonder, maybe that was my shot at what I wanted. And talking about this is important because when you can't move in the conventional way, be intimate in the conventional way, you feel a bit insecure because maybe you couldn't penetrate the first or the second time around. But if you've given yourself a third time, you'd have found a way together. How does that grab you? Sorry, I'm using a lot of breath breaks today. You know, maybe if mom and dad at potty training taught the third function of the genitalia, a lot of us men that move differently, or a lot of men in general, wouldn't end up in the friend zone or being frustrated or being used by women. But I'm gonna admit and say it wasn't all her fault that our relationship as it was ended. But only because I didn't know the language that she was using. So women, it's also incumbent up to you to say, can we get together for coffee? And then you might as well give me a kiss if you're touching me like that. Seriously, it's simple. Touch my vagina, finger my vagina, kiss my mouth, give me a hug, kiss me in the neck, jump in the bath with me, play in the pool with me, eat the ice cream with me. That's not too much to ask if you're just speaking as an adult. So what if this video could be titled, I was masturbating using your body? And if that's all it is, then that's all it is. Because who knows, maybe this setup allows you to find that romantic storybook ending partner. And no guys, don't substitute my judgment for your own. But maybe it's time we change etiquette. The life orientation manual in schools has already been adapted to accommodate for this in the classroom. Why can't we put it in a real life situation? That's where I'm going to leave it. Have a pleasant day. Let me show you one more thing. I should have prepared my jeans earlier, but when you said what was it? This works for men and women alike. You can lean to your side and you get a much better urination. If you lean to the side, you get a much better urination. You can use the spasm. You can even release spasm. A lot of women, depending on the position of the labia and urethra, can even just shoot straight up. Some women use a catheter. A lot of women just can urinate straight into a jug or even a urinal bottle, but then they use a position where they slightly stand up. And it is this type of adaptation which also carries over into the bedroom part of the conversation. That's where I'm going to leave it. Sing along song if you want. Independent love song.